Ladies and gentlemen, I am Jim the Fuzzy, and welcome back to Sid Meier's Civilization 6. When we left off, we were building up more and more stuff, working on getting tourism. And I've been looking, I spent a little time looking at the numbers. And as you can see, we have all these numbers of how many tourists we have everywhere. Probably close it and just pull up the lens. I'll show more. Okay, here we go. You got 10 here, 8 here, 7. You can see it just as well as I can. Counting the numbers, and one thing I noticed is that it seems to be about 300 or just under per tourist. So any location needs to generate about 300. In this case, Bellum National Park has 2 at 578. I don't know why. Maybe that's because it's getting 300 next turn. But that doesn't make sense because of the theater square here. Won't hit 300 next, won't hit 1200 next turn. But I have 4 here with 1,220, 2 with 670, 2 with 488. So yeah, that 1 per 300 number is kind of off. At the same time, 2,244 with 7, 0 226, 8 with 2,412, 10 at 3,200, 7 at 8. And then I'm just gonna hover over for a few seconds, and you can pause if you want to read the numbers, if the encoding even lets you, but the obvious, that seems to be how it's working out, or something like that. And that means I can calculate now, I can plan, and this game wasn't letting me do that before. Unfortunately, what this also tells me is that more is better. Because it is harder to grow tall, you have to grow wide. I need a lot of these sites instead of a few that can grow more quickly. I think the one exception is culture. Is from computers here, which doubles tourism. Congratulations, we're going to be doubling tourism now. And here in Homs, I've got the Christ Redentor. That's going to negate the halving of religious tourists. Also, I realize that Alfred Nobel has not, done anything for us yet. So he does something random from the modern or atomic era. He may give us combustion. But we also have advanced flight, rocketry, combined arms, plastics, you know, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. At this point, any one of those is good. Because we could use tanks. Tanks would actually be really good for us right now. In fact, I think after computers, there's no point to actually going any further down this part of the tree. So, yes, getting combustion would be good. His other boost would also be nice. So, let's do that. Let's see how many great people. Oh, we are in great people. Well, we're not gonna get Douglas MacArthur. Oh well. Robert Goddard. We're not... Are we the leader on Great Engineer points? We may be. Yes, we are. Not by a huge amount, but by enough. Yeah, Kongo's getting the next musician. That's... okay, I guess. They're also getting the next great artist. Fine. Not gonna get the next great writer. And... maybe we can patronize this great scientist. And there's no way we're gonna get him normally. But we may be able to patronize him at some point. But this... nuclear fission. Alright, let's go look at nuclear fission and boost through great scientist or spy. So we got one that we could not otherwise boost. I don't know if we're gonna use it, mind you. Probably. Maybe not. Though, in terms of civics, we are also the point where we're mostly done. It's like, okay, professional sports, and, cultural heritage. And there really is nothing left in this tree that I have any reason to get. Okay, maybe globalization, but... this is more just closing out the game. Unlike communities, there you go. Plus 50% tourism output to civilizations to which you have a trade route. So yeah, social media, okay. Yes, I do need space race, though. Satellite broad... okay, so yeah, I do want to get to social media. The question is, do I want cultural heritage first or later? And after that semi-pointless discussion, let's see what happens. So apostle, Norwegian apostle running around. Okay, Frederick Barbarossa. In exchange for cotton, diamonds, I am to give him aluminum and incense. I could work with that. $26 per turn. About 20. About 15. Okay, 16. You'll give me 15 gold per turn. You'll also give me 2 luxuries that I do not have. Exchange for 1 luxury and 1 strategic resource. Do have a few relics, though. I happen to like relics, so maybe I could buy one of those off you at some point. But for now, I don't know why he wants open borders. I don't know what he can do with it. But I think it'll be okay. Yeah, I'm a hard negotiator. You should appreciate that. Carthage is getting pummeled. Alright. Oh. Pirate attacked. Took 10 damage off that, though. That is a lot of damage. Alright, let's see. Appeal. Any good high appeal tiles? Yeah, we do, right here. There's +5. +4. +4. It's +4. And I can build a seaside resort right here. That might not be the most optimal plan. But it's definitely something I can work with. Let's move down here. Front receipt to the fighting. This will give me more aluminum. I did trade some away, so getting more is good. My mill gives 2 production. Let's see what happens there. Now this night, let's go on alert, because it is defending my borders. I see. Why Norway and the Congo are at war. Okay, Fortaleza does generate culture. Thankfully. Doesn't grow very quickly. Let me guess, it's at max housing capacity. I hate that mechanic. And you are going to sleep. You're going to sleep until I can start on the Sydney Opera House. And once I can start on the Sydney Opera House, gonna need... Yeah, I'm not gonna put a seaside resort here. I'm going to put a... I'm probably gonna put a commercial zone here and a harbor here. Just on the grounds of... That's a nice combo boost. Oh, this is gonna be a nice long war. Hey, Norway, can't run away there? Ha ha.
To err is human, but to really foul things up, you need a computer.
Oh, yes, I cannot tell you how many times that has come true for me. Alright. Now doubled our tourism output. Where do we go from here? Research labs? More great scientist points can't hurt, right? Probably true. Rocketry gives us bonus production from quarries, which is good. Missile silos are... I kind of want to push for combined arms, though. And that, and the aerodrome. Airstrip is a military engineer boost. Okay. Huh. Alrighty. You see, this is, an interesting change. Because in Civilization 5, the requirement to build tourism, the requirement to get tourism from the flight technology is to build the airstrip. Because that then converts 50% of all the culture being earned from improvements and wonders in that city into tourism. In addition to the cultural story provided. You can also get the same bonus from the hotel in the stack. So with both, you are getting one culture for every, one tourism for every point of culture in the city. Very valuable, as from what I can tell, it seems to take 2 or 3 points of culture to offset 1 point of tourism. So, the combination of the two is exceptionally powerful. Beyond that, chemistry. The other thing that flight allowed you to do was build those airports, and those airports let you move things around the world super fast. Be they military or civilian units. Move from one airport to another. Now, some you can just teleport, others can't. Trading units could teleport before, but that was because they couldn't move normally. Combustion, yeah. Probably need that. Where's an arc? We have an archaeologist coming in 12 turns. And start on that. Might as well build advanced ballistics. Doesn't overly help us, but we get machine guns, which I think we've no, we haven't replaced field cannons yet. Strength of 60 versus a range strength of 75. I don't know. Don't want more field cannons. Really good question. Okay, Carthage City is giving you a new quest. Trigger an inspiration for professional sports. Not happened, sorry Carthage. Geneva City is giving you a new quest, religious conversion. So they want me to convert them religiously, is that it? And Hadassa would like Eureka for advanced flight. Which is build 3 biplanes. I don't think I have a reason to build 1 biplane. Because that requires an entirely new district. Why should I go build a new district? Tell me why I should build a new district. Alright, you can come to here. And then I can just hit spacebar. You so there's theoretically coastal space there, but probably not. Alright. Now I'm going to move you over to here. And Oddly, come to the end of this episode very quickly. Or so it seems. I'm sure my ranting seemed a bit long for some of you. But with that said, thank you very much for watching. I have been Jim of the Fuzzy. I hope to see you again next time.